people, nice one for tuning in. So let's talk fighting. Errol Spence Jr. took on Shawn Showtime Porter at Staples Center last night. Just over 16,000 people. And what a fucking scrap. From about the first 2 rounds must have been about the most tentative parts, and then it just from 3rd round onwards they were just going at it. What a quality fight for the IBF and WBC welterweight titles. Massive unification fight. A lot of people, including myself to a degree, were not giving Porter as much a chance. Initially I did think that he always had a chance, but I didn't think that he would have made it as close as he did as the fight went the full 12. I thought Errol Spence would probably get a bit more dominant later on, but whoa, that was a quality back and forth. It got even hard to score halfway through, but I do think the definitive moments of that fight were the 11th and the 12th. That drop and that last round, just them 3 points just took it over the line for Spence. But massive respect to Porter, because even though Spence got the win, Porter won the respect. Not to say Spence didn't either, but Porter won a lot more respect, should I say, than he has. If you know anything about Porter, he always comes to fight. I had no problem with that. And to be fair, in the build-up, like, I'm an Errol Spence fan, but in the build-up, Shawn Porter, who I like, but Shawn Porter was talking that grease. He was talking that stuff that I wanted to hear, the glint in his eye, had that fire in his eye, and I could see that transcend over in the fight last night. Spence threw 745 punches and Shawn threw 744. It's a 1 punch splitting, but obviously Spence had the better accuracy by a margin of 221 to Shawn Porter's 172, and that's according to CompuBox. 37 jabs Spence landed to Shawn's 30, and 184 power shots. Spence landed 112 of them to the body, whereas Shawn Porter had 142 power shots and 41 of them to the body. So, as you can hear by the stats, Spence was hitting the body a lot. This is Spence's toughest fight to date, definitely, and you've got to give all praise to Shawn Porter for making it that way, because Spence absorbed more punches in this fight than he had in any other fight in his career. The other side of things, though, I will say, is that I felt that Errol Spence wanted to fight like that. I'm not saying that Shawn Porter didn't make him as well, but I think he knew what to expect, and he wanted to meet that fire with fire. And it's not just me jumping on Errol because I'm an Errol fan or not. And if you look at the Mikey Garcia fight, he was known before that when he beat up Lamont Peterson and stopped him. Mikey Garcia thought that he could beat him. He showed a huge amount of display of skills and showed he's got a lot more in his repertoire. And people got that. And even though he just whitewashed Mikey Garcia, he showed a lot more skill. This fight, Shawn Porter's known more as a dog. And what did he do? We know that Errol Spence has got a dog in him anyway, but he resorted back to the dog, and that's why we've seen a quality dog fight. Like two top breed pitties going at it. But much respect to the both of them, because that for me is probably fight of the year. What a fight, and I cannot wait to see a rematch. That shit's got me salivating as we speak. I personally think that Errol Spence, it was the right decision. I feel that Errol Spence won, but I don't think he won by what the judges, I don't know, maybe they were fucking smoking some Bob Arum's cannabis cookies. 116, 111. Spence, twice 2 judges at that, and 115, 112 to Porter in that split decision. Now, I'd probably say 115, 112. That was probably what I'd give the fight in Errol Spence's favour. I felt that it had moments, but them last 2 rounds definitely made the difference. But 116, 111, 5 rounds, I don't know whether I could give it that far. But that left hook that he dropped Porter with, that was a peach of a left hook, right on the button. Either way, we've just witnessed two game opponent. So Shawn Porter gets major credit, and Errol Spence continues to show that he's the truth. So what's next for these two fighters? Danny Garcia getting in the ring quick time. And obviously he must believe he can exploit something, because he wouldn't have jumped in the ring that quick. But it sounded like they already had that kind of setup. And obviously PBC, Al Heyman, in-house stable fight. Really and truly, financially, I reckon a rematch with Porter would probably bring in the most money. But either way, that fight might look like it's going to take place next. So the Pacquiao Errol Spence fight, I don't know what's happening with that. Maybe he gets that, but I'm hearing rumours of Mikey Garcia and Pacquiao meant to be fighting. So me personally, I want to know when the fuck this fucking Errol Spence Terence Crawford shit's gonna go on, because realistically these are all like stepping stones, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, because Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, Furman, these are all top level fighters in their own respect. But most people would say that the two best in that division are Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Now, I'm a massive fan of both Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and that is the fight that I want to see. Shawn Porter beat Danny Garcia. So I'm not saying, obviously just because Shawn Porter beat Danny Garcia, that means Errol Spence can beat Danny Garcia, because we know that it doesn't always work out that way. But on skill for skill, and from what I've seen, Errol Spence can change his style or display more different skills and elements and adjustments. Like he displayed in Mikey. That was a total different style of fight. Yeah, he's fighting a different fighter, but stylistically and how he chose to fight, he boxed Mikey and showed a large display of skill, different angles. Even the way Spence was moving at times and keeping very tight and compact, he does that well. But Shawn Porter obviously just goes hammer and tongue and comes forward. But to be fair, Spence was walking him down a lot. So either way, I think Shawn Porter's stock's risen. Errol Spence has just reaffirmed his stock. Now he's got obviously the two belts, so he's got more pulling power. But if he's going to fight Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter could fight maybe, I don't know, Terence Crawford. I'd like to see that, another title shot. And then Terence and Errol will have a common opponent. You know, people will make the comparisons, but they'll just all add for when that fight comes. And that is the big one, boys and girls. Peace.